Hello everybody. Welcome back for another strategies, tactics and boosts video. And Formula One is back in Australia. This means that in F1 class we are doing the Australian GP and we are racing 6 times in Melbourne. This video is going to be for the qualifying round tracks, so 2 times Australia and 2 other tracks. So without losing any more time, let's go and see the tracks we're going to race. As you can see, we are racing in Melbourne with 35% chance of rain, Sao Paulo with 33% chance of rain. Mexico is going to be the only track that we're going to have for sure a dry race, and then back to Melbourne with 50% chance of rain. No high temperatures, but 3 tracks, 3 races with chances of rain. So we have to be careful about. As you can see, the rewards for this event is doubled, and our featured assets are Nick De Vries, Epic Nick De Vries, Epic George Russell, and Virtue. All three of them boosted with 10%. Okay, let's get started with our tracks. And first of all, we have Australia. We're going to see both dry and wet races. Of course, Australia is a track where, especially if you are at the back or in the middle of the grid, and of course if you have big pit times, then one pit stop is the ideal strategy for you. 5-3 hard soft and 4-4 medium hard, probably the two best strategies if you go for one pit stop. Of course you can go for 4 mediums, but even with 99 in tire management stat, you won't be able to push a lot. So maybe it's better to go for 4 medium hard. Now, the best and the fastest strategy in Australia is only softs, 2 pits, 3-3-2 and 2-3-3, of course, and it's the fastest. Most of the other of the bots will go with mediums and hards, so overtaking here will be very easy with softs. Now, if it rains, we have said that before, and in Australia things are a little bit different. Mostly not all the bots pit in the same lap. Half bots pit in lap 4 and the other half pit in lap 5. We want to pit, if we are at the back or in the middle of the grid, we would like to pit in lap 4 and go 4-4. Of course, if we are at the top of the grid, then yes, we go 5-3 as the top bots go. Okay, next one, Brazil. Give me 1 second here. I want to see something. Yeah, okay, I remembered well. We have Austria in opening and final round, so we don't care about the fastest lap. Doing a fast lap in any track in the qualifying round, so just go for the best maximum points you can get. Okay, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Let me get back to this. Okay, now 4-5 medium hard. If second stint is 5 laps, we should go 100% with hards, because 5 laps with medium, yes, we can do it, but we will run out of tires, and we won't be able to push. So if we decide to go 4-5, then it's medium hard. But if we decide to go 5-4, then it's medium, because okay, we will run out of tires by the end of lap 5, but we are entering the pits. We don't do the whole lap 5, we do a little bit less, so it's better. I'm always saying, if we are to run out of tires, do it in the first stint, second stint. Don't do it in your last stint. We always want to end our races with some, at least 1% in our tires, but going with 0 for a few meters in previous stints, it's not so bad. It's not so it will not make us lose a lot. It will probably help us if we do it correctly. So 5-4 medium. Okay, you need to have quite good tire management. If your drivers are at the beginning, are in low levels, then probably you should go hard medium here. And of course, the fastest strategy of all is the 2-pit strategy. Usually we choose our first driver to go 3-3, 3-3-3, it's 9 laps, all softs, and our second driver 5-4 medium. Now, if you have an easy bot and something like that, not against the real player and not against the maxed out bot, and you start at the top of the grid, then even this is doable, but it would be a little bit passive. It's only about if you want to just do one pit stop, be fast, and yeah, if it's an easy race, go do it. You will see that it's a very fast strategy, but only with easy matchmakings. Now, if it rains, bots will go 5-4, so we pit in lap 4, always the undercut. When it rains, when we are at the back or in the middle of the grid. So 4-5 for us here. And of course, if we are at the top of the grid, 5-4. Okay, last one is Mexico, which is going to be a dry race. Mexico is a 1-pit strategy always. So second best strategy, 5-3 medium soft. First best strategy, 4-4 soft medium, and an alternative would be 3-5 soft medium. Now, most of the times when we race against bots, we go one of our drivers 5-3 medium soft and our other driver 4-4 soft medium, especially if our drivers start in very similar, very close starting positions. Now, if we are up against a real player, he will probably do the same thing, 4-4 soft medium and 5-3 medium soft. This means that because 5-3 medium soft is a little bit slower, this means that our opponents, and we're talking about a real player, our opponents 4-4 has an advantage against our 5-3, and we are probably going to end up something like 1-3. If we manage to keep P1, let's say, then probably our 5-3 will end up P3 if we can keep it and we don't lose our position from his 5-3. Now, just a thought, never done it. If I get against a real opponent, I would probably try it just to see if we can get a 47. Which is the fastest strategy? 4-4 soft medium. Okay, probably the best scenario, the best choice to go for a 47 against a real player with a similar team score as us, or a little bit higher team score than us, is the best strategy choice is to go both drivers 4-4 soft medium. How are we going to do this? Our top driver will push, will open, will push, we will spend our ERS, not spend it all. We have to be wise in spending our ERS against the real player, but our second driver that goes also 4-4 soft medium would start by pushing in the first lap just to keep, let's say, P3, and then stay there, go on yellow and go recharging, and while P1 and P2 are fighting, our top drivers are fighting and spending their power unit, we give a fight to keep P1 there or to get P1, and we just prepare our second driver to do his thing in the second stint. This way, we charge our second driver's CRS and we create at the same time a gap between our first and our second driver, so we don't have stacking. And in the second stint, the most probable scenario is that our first driver and our opponent's first driver would be with 0 or with a few, not much power unit, and we are going to be with a full power unit with our second driver. This is the chance where we are going to chase his first driver to get that 47. That's just a thought. I don't know if it's doable or if it's something that will work, but this is what I have in my mind, not for this track only, but for all the tracks that we have a fastest strategy and a second fastest strategy. Probably against the real player, we should play only the fastest strategy, trying to get that 47, because we know how much it counts to get that 47. Well, if it happens and I have a matchmaking like this, I would probably go for it and see if it works or not. But yeah, I will go for it, and what the heck, maybe I will lose some points. So what? We need to test some things so we can get better. I believe that's it. Yeah, that's it for the qualifying round. Yeah, I was thinking this with the real player matchmaking, and what are we going to do, because always when we have a real player matchmaking with, of course, a team score similar like ours, where probably points are going to get split, yeah, you know, something like 45 each, well, maybe this is a solution, but okay. If it happens, or if someone of you, anyone of you, has this opportunity and goes for it and tests this theory, I would really like to see some feedback, to get some feedback about this strategy. Okay, let's go and see again. Come on, okay, this is it. Let's go and see again our tracks. Melbourne, 35% chance of raining. Brazil, 33% of rain. Chance percent, 33% chance of raining. Mexico, a dry race, and back to Melbourne with 50%. Okay, that's it. Don't forget to read the description of this video, because in there you will find my Discord server link. I want you to click on the Discord server, join my Discord server, and let's talk about whatever you want for the game. And of course, you will find these strategies and the strategies for all the other tracks available 24/7. Okay, subscribe, smash the like button, and come back for our next video. Thank you for watching. Best of luck to your qualifying round. Goodbye, everybody.